kind of open these boxes up.
Okay, I want to go ahead and let everybody know. First off, I want to really thank you for supporting us. We really appreciate that quite a bit. And I want to let you know, finally, after a year of development and getting everything all ready to go, we're finally shipping today. And I really appreciate everybody's patience. So, of course, it's going to be the Rob's Secret Formula, something we've really worked diligently on. And why am I basically calling it a secret formula? The reason being is because all of us know that nylons and other carpets and natural fibers, they're usually pretty easy to clean. But when it comes to polyesters and new generation carpets, they're very difficult to get clean. And why is that? Well, I'm going to show you something that you've probably never seen before. Okay? This is the dirt that the Testing Institute uses to test the different cleaning products that are out there. Okay? Hey, but let's face it. When was the last time you came across this kind of dirt? Okay? It just blew off like that. All right? That's not really realistic, is it? Okay? And then they'll send the machine in there and they'll have them clean it on a new carpet. It might have been protected and stuff like that. We're in there and we're cleaning dirt that has body oils, dead skin, fungus, mildew, bacteria, pet stains, urine, feces, all kinds of things get inside the carpet, cooking oils, food spills, and makeup, all kinds of things. And it's really getting attached because polyesters and olefins have an affinity for oil, so they don't let it go. So when these people pump out these pre-sprays, the bigs and the corporations, they generally don't test them in real live conditions. So what I did was we kept going back and forth. I know I drove my chemist completely crazy. Went back and forth over and over and over again. I said, no, I want something that cleans polyester. I want something that's relatively safe, doesn't have any odors, and really does a fantastic job. And so after the year of development, and of course finally getting all the labels ready, we've got hundreds of boxes and cases we're going to be shipping out today, and this is what it looks like. Rob's Secret Formula. So what I'd like to field is if you have any questions, let me know. I'm going to go ahead and read a couple things off the label so you can kind of understand what I was trying to accomplish with it. Okay? If you got any questions, feel free to ask, and I'll go ahead and field those too. All right, first of all, with the description, it basically just said, you know, from the founder of TruckMountForums, being myself, comes a very versatile carpet pre-spray, so-and-so. Yeah, sounds great, right? But however, I want to get to the other points right here. It says no soap, no dyes, no fragrances, no delaminine, no NTAs, no low-grade materials. Okay? Everything's from America, practically. So no oxidizers, no fillers, 100% free rinsing. That's another thing, too. We like products, when you're out in the field, you want something that rinses easy and quick. If you want to use clear water, you can. However, I want to let you know we're coming out with a fantastic rinse. You're really going to like it. It's on the acidic side. However, it also has the ability to clean at the same time. So it drops the pH, and by the way, this is around a 10.5 to 11 pH. It drops the pH, neutralizes it, leaves the carpet soft, while still giving you some cleaning ability, especially when you're dealing with some rat nasty homes. Keep that in mind. Okay? It has no butyls. It's 99% green and ready-to-use dilution. Now remember, my label and my warnings is going to be for the total concentration, okay? And I'm going to really cover myself very clearly. However, when it's ready-to-use, it's a lot safer, which you can tell because it's environmentally safe, it mentions here, VOC compliant. 7 of the 8 ingredients are on the EPA safer ingredient list. All right? The 8th ingredient is a trade secret green solvent, okay? That's something we have. And basically it's just a pure concentrate, and it really does a great job of emulsifying oils and suspending soils on polyesters. And we all know that's just about impossible. And it looks so bad. And we've got something else really cool that's coming out later. I really don't want to give you too much away on it, but there's going to be something that's really going to help you with polyesters that's really going to set you apart from all your competitors. Okay, so no longer you have to go in there and have a product that really doesn't clean polyesters anymore. Okay, also I kind of want to mention the directions. They're relatively simple, but I figure we're already here. Let's go ahead and talk about it. If you're using a pump-up sprayer, all you need is a couple of ounces. Okay, for light soil. Heavy soil, 3 to 4 ounces in a gallon. Hot water, you can use cold water, but I like using hot water myself. It mixes quicker. That's another thing about this product. It mixes very easy. It's freeze-thaw stable. It's got all those components in there. It's really good. Now, if you're using a hydroforce sprayer, an inline sprayer, which most of us do, there's 8 to 1s or 9 to 1s, but most of the time it's 8 to 1s, and then there's 4 to 1s. Remember, you want to cut your dilution in half if you're using a 4 to 1. I personally like a 4 to 1 inline sprayer because with that, you're using half the product. Sure, you're going to go through a little bit faster, but it mixes up easier, mixes up quicker, and it's just a lot more easier to work with. And you generally don't have a lot of pre-spray left over sitting inside your pre-spray container. So I like that point. Okay, so if you are using it, you want to put 8 to 18 ounces. That's 6 to 10 scoops. There are 2-ounce scoops inside of your 8-to-1 sprayer. Remember, that's 8 to 18 ounces. Now, why do I have such a wide gap? Well, I've been doing this for 35 years. I realize how important it is that you don't always have to overkill the carpets. Okay, if the carpets aren't that dirty, or if you do a test, we test all of our carpets from inside of a home. We want to know if it's nylon. We want to know if it's polyester, if it's olefin. We want to know that right off the bat. Because what am I going to do? I'm going to go a little bit stronger for polyester carpets. I'm going to go a little bit lighter. So when you read this here and it says 8 ounces to 18 ounces, remember, the dirtier the carpet, the higher you go. Or the more difficult it is to clean like a polyester, you go with the higher ratios. Okay, a 4-to-1 tip, you just kind of cut it in half. All right? So it's just that simple. So kind of keep that in mind. It's very simple, very easy to use. I think it's going to be a great product. I'm hoping it's going to be an industry game-changing product. Now, let's suppose you do get inside of a house, though, and like we did a house today. I was training Corey today, and we started walking around with the UV light. By the way, just want to mention, everybody's been waiting for the UV lights. They came in today, got them all finished. They're ready to go. We're going to be shipping those also. So expect those real quickly. We did not expect to have the type of response that we did. We're selling them faster than we can make them. Really appreciate your support. And we're tweaking them. We're making them better all the time. So I think you're going to be really, really impressed as time goes on with the UV lights. Okay, so getting back to the story. We're walking through the house, and the lady just bought the house, and it's covered in urine. She doesn't even know it, but we're showing it to her. So what are you going to do then? You're just going to use your pre-spray? Well, what I like to do, and I even put it on a label here, let's suppose you come across a house that has light colored carpets or it has a lot of urine throughout. Well, then you can take our Pure O2 with citrus and you put that in there. It'll give it a pop. It'll help it clean it better, and it also will knock down the urine smell. So that'll really help you right in there. You can use it, of course, with your water claw, and you can go ahead and claw all your urine stains ahead of time, but you can also add this to your pre-spray. And some people don't want to spend the money. Some people just want a basic clean. Of course, always have them sign off on that. If that's the case, put a scoop of this. Substitute a scoop of Pure O2 and take out a scoop of your Rob's Secret formula. So you're basically just kind of boosting it with that. However, you generally, 99% of the time, you're not going to need a booster. If you're dealing with urine, hey, what's wrong with that? Okay, now let's suppose you come across a super rat nasty house. Okay, I mean just really rat nasty. What happens every once in a while, if you have property management companies you do business for, it's bound to happen because renters don't treat a home like a homeowner treats a home generally, right? And so you're going to come across a house like that. We'll take a scoop out of this and put a scoop of Grout Master in there. And that's going to give you that nice, boost and give you that extra cleaning punch to really get those carpets clean. And so now you really have a great product that can take care of polyesters. You can add to it if you want to take care of urine and feces and stuff of that nature. And one more thing too about our Pure O2 powder with citrus. The reason I have my chemist add citrus into the powdered peroxide is because I like powdered products, first of all. They're easier to work with out in the field, they don't get wasted, and my technicians don't just use the glug-glug method. And when you're using citrus solvents, we all know that if you use just a little bit too much of it, it's very difficult to rinse off the carpet. So I had the chemist put just the right amount in with the powdered peroxide. So there's no guessing anymore. We took all the guesswork out of it for you. It's mixed perfectly. So that's really cool. Plus it has a nice pleasant smell. And I really didn't want a product that had an odor, so I went ahead and left it with no odor. Another reason I did that too was because I wanted every molecule in this thing to have a cleaning ability. So I've got as many polyester or cationic hydrotopes as can be stuffed into a container, believe me. And that's what makes the difference. Nobody's ever done that before. Basically, they've always made it because of fake dirt. And I'll tell you a little more about this. Not only do they use fake dirt when they're doing the testing, okay, they're using newer carpets that haven't been walked on, haven't been tracked on. Like I said earlier, there's no urine, there's no feces, there's no dust mites, bacteria, cooking oils, all the stuff that we're familiar with is inside of a carpet. It's not there. So of course it's going to clean up easy with a small machine, and they rate some of these machines a gold or a platinum standard, okay? Here's another thing they don't tell you also, is when a truck mount, basically it's one clean pass, 2 dry passes, right? So when these guys, send in and submit for testing, what do? They said, well, okay, well, it's just basically fake dirt. You know, real simple to clean. It's not going to be sticking to anything. So 1 clean pass and 2 dry passes. Well, what do these other companies do with these little machines that only have about 20, 30 PSI, you know, 50 CFMs of vacuum, and really don't have any heated water? How do they make up for it? Well, when they send it in sometimes, they'll send it in and say, make 50 passes. I'm going to tell you what, I can clean with anything if it's 50 passes, right? Who's got time for that? Nobody does. So you need a product that's going to get in there, it's going to clean well, and work under real life circumstances. And that's why I worked so hard. Like I said, it took a whole year to develop this. We didn't put it out fast. We feel like it's going to be a flagship product, just like Grout Master. Grout Master, I love it because you can always count on it, and it never lets me down. 99% of the time, I rarely have to scrub. I can get in there, clean my tile and grout, and man, does it make a difference. Almost every single home I have my technicians do a demonstration somewhere. Not always in the middle of the floor, but I'll have them do a demonstration. That way they can go ahead and show the client the difference the Grout Master makes. And you'd be surprised. Our sales rocket from that, and I suggest you should do it also. Okay, well that kind of covers it for it. This is the Rob's Secret Formula. Thank you for your patience again. It will clean real dirt. It will clean real polyester carpets, olefins, new gens. That's a thing of the past. I honestly feel like this can be the last pre-spray you ever need. But don't just take my word for it. I stand behind it 100%. If you have any problems, any questions, contact me through our forum. Contact me through YouTube. I'll make a video on it also for there. You can contact me through our Facebook channel, our fan page, or you can just email me at roballen@TruckMountForums.com. So I really appreciate all the support. Thanks a lot, and I hope you love this product. Put up a review. Thanks a lot, and have a great day.